We are very lucky that in the new hardcover version of Glow, we get some background as to what happens while Luther is taking care of business. So it is time for a POV change.
Luther heads down to the dungeons to check on Henry and let him out unharmed. And Henry's first words are, "Did she send you to kill me?" That is what he thinks of Diem and what she is capable of. He is not comprehending that she is trying to protect people. He did not recognize her anguish and tears trying to help him. Henry thinks she's one of those evil descended now. Have we mentioned that enough this episode?
There is never a moment more stark in this book showing the differences between how Luther and Henry view Diem. He's listening to all that Luther is saying and immediately thinking the worst of her, rather than looking at what a dangerous position she is, that Luther will literally slap him upside the face about verbally. Henry is not concerned for Diem's safety because, frankly, in his eyes, she has no reason to be unsafe. She is the most powerful person in the realm and therefore cannot be overruled. But after a little challenge from Luther about how dangerous of a position Diem is in, with the challenging and with everything, Henry asks Luther, can't she just kill those descended?
And then the way that Luther challenges Henry on this notion. He's like, do you really think being the bloodiest crown in history is what Diem wants for herself? And Henry actually does know the answer to this because he's been fighting with Diem about it for months. And he kind of frowns a little bit where it's like, he doesn't say it, but he's like, in his mind, you know that he's like, yeah, that's not what she would want at all. It doesn't change what he expects of her, but it checks him a little to actually consider her in all of this. I think that is the first time he actually did a little bit because Luther was pushing back on him so much.
So instead, he gives Henry some advice. Be the person Diem needs. Love her, stand by her side, serve her. I am going to give Luther this. Way to be the bigger person.
Love Luther's comeback to this though. Quote, every time I look at her side, you're nowhere to be found.
Woo!
Go, Luther!
Yeah, Luther!